Hello YouTubers and random Doctor Who fans, it is your boy Ozzy showcasing for you guys today my 3 custom classic Asylum Dalek customs. Now I made these a while back, I just never got around to doing a video, but you know, doesn't matter, we're here now, so let's just showcase these customs. Before we go anywhere guys, make sure you leave a like and a comment, it's much appreciated, and make sure you tune in this Sunday at 7 PM where myself and Lewis will be going live to play the Doctor Who Wii game, Return to Earth. It's going to be a crazy time because it's a god-awful game and it should be very fun, so I hope to see you guys on Sunday night at 7 o'clock. Write it in your diaries. Enjoy the rest of the video. So first up we're going to go with the Death to the Daleks custom. Now in the episode you cannot tell that this is a Death to the Daleks prop because it is so heavily weathered, and people thought it was the Genesis version but it was in fact a Death Dalek, it was confirmed. Very bizarre for them to weather it this much and you couldn't tell what it was supposed to be. I thought this was supposed to be a fan service episode, but yeah, nevertheless it made for quite a visually striking custom. It started life as a B&M Chase Dalek figure, and I just repainted the corresponding sections and swapped over a couple of parts, and Bob was your uncle. So starting off at the base, you can see that I've swapped this. I swapped it with I think it was a sound effects special weapons Dalek that was broken, and I just swapped it over and repainted it to match the death colour scheme. The skirt, you can see that I painted the globes black and weathered it down with a mixture of black acrylic and brown shoe polish and various shades of brown, like there's a dark brown, a light brown, and there's like this coppery orange colour which was like a Citadel rust paint, which we'll get onto a bit later as we go further up the model. As you can see, I've left a little bit more silver showing than the actual prop because I just wanted people to know that it was a Death to the Daleks custom. Well, letting people know, for God's sake, I'm the only person who visits my own house. But yeah, as you can see, there's nice little liquid build-ups with the brown shoe polish. I wanted it to really emulate like a liquidized rust, and I really think that you can see that it like drips from the hemispheres, and I'm really proud of how it came out. So moving up to the middle section, you can see obviously I repainted it to match the death colour scheme, and more of the brown shoe polish, more of that built up rust liquid, and dry brushing black to make it look like scratches and things like that. And also you can see the rust paint that I added, so I basically put a bit on my brush and took the excess off and dry brushed it, and it really builds up and looks like rust, and I'm very happy with how that looks. On the plunger you can see more of the shoe polish liquid rust effect. So yeah, moving up to the next section, you can see more of that rust effect and just the layers of brown that I've built up, and it just looks really cool and gristly and awesome. So for the eye stalk, I swapped it with a spare, I think probably a Day of Dalek Supreme eye stalk, and repainted it to match. And for the dome, it was initially silver, but obviously brown shoe polish, black paint. And what I did was that I went into my garden and I got some PVA glue and put PVA glue on the Dalek, and then what I did was I sprinkled some dirt from my garden on top, and it just made it look like it does in the episode, like that really, really rusted metal where it's deformed and disgusting. And I'm really proud with how this looks. And obviously I put an additional shoe polish on top to bring out the details. Overall, I'm incredibly proud of this custom. I think it's pretty close to how it looks on screen. Obviously I did leave a little bit more silver showing, but I think it kind of, I don't know, adds a bit more character to the figure, and you know, I'm just very happy, and I've not seen that many people replicate this thing, and I'm one of very few people to have made it look as good as it does. So moving on to quite a basic one, this is just a Resurrection drone Dalek. It started life as the original Resurrection Dalek from the 2010 pack or whatever it was. At the time I repainted it to closer match the colours, but over time I decided to make it an Asylum Dalek because like you could see the brush strokes and everything, and it just didn't look very neat. It's just a very simple repaint with like dry brushes of white to emulate the cobwebs and stuff. Maybe if I were to go back in future I'd add some different shades of grey to add some more depth, but you know, for now it's fine, it does the job. Then moving up to the neck, I added the mysterious 4th neck piece to the bottom because the 80s Dalek had extended necks. Then I dry brushed silver on top of the mesh to really make it stand out, and I think it looks really cool. Moving up to the dome, there's more of that weathering, and you can see the Asylum stamp, which, you know, was just hand painted. It's not brilliant, but it's not the worst. I do want to go back and change the eye stalk for a 3D printed one, because obviously this isn't accurate to the Resurrection Daleks, so that'll happen at some point. And at the back you can actually see some of the original paint seeping through. I didn't notice until the edit right now, but I think that probably just adds a little bit more dimension, I guess. So overall, I'm pleased with this, very simple, but it's effective, it does the job. So last but not least, we have the 60s Guard, and I kind of did these in reverse order, didn't I? Essentially, this is literally just a B&M Dalek Collector's Set 2 Dalek with some weathering added, not much to it. These are very easy customs for you guys to try at home, and I don't see that many accurate Asylum customs, so I think you guys could definitely have a go. Yeah, the skirt, you can just see like there's different shades of grey and white, and I also sprinkled some baby powder on top. Maybe not the best idea since that comes off really easily, but you know, it dulls the paint down and makes it look kind of weathered and stuff. So moving up to the midsection, there's greys dry brushed on the slats to make it like scratches and things, which looks cool. And the neck, I've also done some dry brushing along the venting area and some baby powder as well. And then moving up to the dome, you can see all the scratches, kind of making it looking like exposed metal, I guess. It doesn't really look like cobwebs, but I know, I think it looks cool. And obviously the stamp as well. Very simple, but a very easy custom for you guys to try at home. So yeah, overall, I'm very pleased with these guys. The one that took the most time was definitely the Death to the Daleks one, because there was a lot of painting involved. I had to repaint the entire figure, then I had to weather it down and then stick the dome on differently so it's lopsided and things like that, and add the dirt and all the rust effect, and it was a very fun custom to do, but it took a very long time. And yeah, the other two are very simple, very easy ones for you guys to try at home, and please do have a go and show me how it goes. I'd be very interested to know. Okay guys, so I've just set up the new Patreon, and I hope you guys check it out if you enjoy the content over at MonoSupreme. The lower tier will get you a name at the end of every video. The £2 tier will get you early access to every upload that we do. The £5 Supreme Council tier, I hope you like that name there, will get you behind the scenes exclusive Patreon videos, a private Discord server and the previous tiers. And the £9.50 or $10 tier will get you the Emperor's Guards tier with early drafts of every project that we do, meaning your feedback will be taken on board for the edits, and one-on-one private monthly Q&A live stream sessions. Yeah, go check it out guys. So thank you very much for watching this video guys. Remember to check out the live stream on Sunday night at 7 o'clock. It's going to be a good time, and yeah, I'll see you guys in the next one. Goodbye.